Hey guys, welcome to Precious Cargo. I'm Precious, and today we're going to, I'm going to start combining a couple of these techniques that we have been discussing um, in order for you to receive a lot easier, quantumly, a lot faster. And honestly, we're just about to start taking things to the next level. And I hope you guys are ready for this because it's going to be wild. I've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks. I and a lot of my friends are in expansion season, as I like to call it. And during expansion season, things will be falling away, and that's going to be a little tough, but it's okay. Um, I just want to give a quick little. My page is blank today, so you guys are just getting it off the top of my head. I just want to give a quick little combination of two different things, and this has been the key that has unlocked my quantum shift into my reality and truly creating my own reality. And those two things are detachment and embodiment. But detachment and surrender, I feel like, are probably the most challenging for a lot of people. Um, I wouldn't necessarily say that well, people get attached to things, places, people. We, instead of just admiring and accepting something for what it is and just enjoying the experience, you want possession of something, right? You want ownership of something. You want to claim something as yours instead of just accepting it and appreciating what it is that you're seeing. I saw a meme um, on the internet. I feel so old sometimes. And it was someone who had picked a flower and was holding the flower, and it said possession. And then it had someone who was just standing and admiring the flower, and it said detachment. And if that is not the most simplistic, easiest way to comprehend and understand detachment, I don't know what is. That just to me, it was like, you know what? Yeah, we don't have to cut something and hold on to it and own it. And that's the easiest way for the flower to die. You can admire its beauty so much longer if you just observe. Oh, remember when we talked about observing versus absorbing? Yeah. You see how all these things are connected? It's so wild. So, detachment and embodiment. I love embodiment. I use embodiment every single day. I visualize every single day. If you caught that episode that I recorded with Kat for Glow Eco, you will know that visualization is huge for me. Huge, huge, huge. And I gave an easy way to embody and to visualize. So I'm going to give that to you all again for those of you who did not catch that episode. Um, and I need you all to pay very close attention because it was in this moment that my reality shifted in a way that happened so fast, y'all, it even scared me. And I created the shit. Okay? So pay attention. Pause this, get your notebook out, get your pen and paper out, do whatever you got to do. Pay attention. So every night, whenever you're working on something, I'm going to give an example. I'm working on opening a brick and mortar studio. Okay. Every night, grab a pen and paper in your journal. If y'all don't start having that gratitude journal on your nightstand, I don't know what to tell you. Put it in your gratitude journal. Put it in whatever. Put it on a sticky note for all I care. Okie dokie. Write it out. You are going to lay in bed at night and write out your perfect day as if it already happened that day, not as if you want it to happen. I mean, we are combining so many techniques into this one exercise. You guys, you want to start seeing your fucking life change overnight, like dead ass overnight, fucking in the blink of an eye? Do this I challenge you right now to start this. Do it for 2 weeks. And then turn those 2 weeks into 21 days. 21 days is ideal for me. Anytime I do something for 21 days, it happens like that. A month, even better. Continuously until it fucking plays out. I did this for something, and I did this with a particular conversation that I wanted to have with someone. And that conversation literally played out, I don't know, like 4 days later, if that, maybe 2 days later. Like, and don't do this, just wanting it to happen sooner. You gotta detach from the outcome. You're writing it down, so we're embodying, but we're also detaching from the outcome. You detach because you already know that it is done. Because everything you say comes true. Whether you say something good, whether you say something bad, whenever you say that you're sick, whenever you say that you're healthy, whenever you say that you ain't got no money, you broke, don't say that shit. Never say that. Whatever you think about yourself is true. Whatever you say about yourself is true. So that be in your favor. That is a law. That is like one of the laws of the universe. Whatever you say and whatever you think about yourself is true. Whatever you feel about yourself is true. Let that work in your favor. And in doing so, during this visualization, we're going to write out. So we are scripting, we are visualizing, and in turn, we are embodying. You are feeling this from your gut. You are feeling this from your sacral. You are feeling this from your solar. You are feeling this in your heart. You are feeling this with every single chakra on your body when you write this out. Your third eye is envisioning it. Your crown chakra is thinking it. If you want to speak that shit, speak that shit. You feel that in your heart. You know it in your solar plexus. You are creating it with your sacral, and you are grounded in that in your root. You are channeling all of your clairs in this visualization. You are literally opening the portal for instant creation during this technique. I don't have enough words to tell y'all how powerful this technique is. When you do this, take it seriously. I'm not saying you got to sit there and write 5 pages every night. You don't have to be super exaggerated in it. Just make sure that when you do it, this is something that you want to actually happen, because it happens. So you're going to write down your perfect day as if it already happened in past tense, but that it happened that day. So I opened my brick and mortar space. I opened my studio space. And in my studio space, I created a podcast room. I created a meetings/Zoom room. As y'all know, most of my clients are international. I have a meditation space. I have all these things in this space in my first little studio. And it's so cute. Envision it, see it, write it out in detail. Tell me what it smells like. Tap into those clairs, tap into those senses. Write it out. And then tomorrow night, write out what happens when you open that door for the first time and step into it. And then the next night, write out what happens when you book your first client in that space. And then the next night, write out your very first Zoom meeting that you had with your investors in that space. And the next night, describe your podcast studio in that space in full detail. And the next night, you see how this progresses, you see how this grows, you see how you've now created that whole space. And then watch 2 weeks later, all of those things start happening. You see how we take one small step and just build it and build on it and build on it and build on it and build on it. You don't ever stay in one space for too long. You just keep building, you keep evolving. That is how you get your brain to quantum shift. Don't write in your journal every night for 21, 30 days. Um, so I have a studio space and it feels great. No, you guys take this fucking seriously. Okay? If you're going to spend the time, do it right. You're already there. Just do it. We've talked about that before. Just doing it. If you're going to take the time's going to pass regardless. Use it to your advantage. I am telling you, I am telling you, this technique I've used countless times. And it is almost terrifying how, to the T, to the nail, to the fucking pin mark, that it is, that it plays out. I was talking to Zeke, and y'all know I love me some Zeke. I was talking to Zeke, and I was telling him about a conversation, a vision that I had of me showing my book cover to someone. And it was one of the first people that I showed my book cover to. And I was showing this to this person in a vision, in a dream, and I wrote it out in my nightly journal, as I always do. I get my visions, I write them out. I get my dreams, I write them out. And I don't know, a week, 2 weeks later, however long, that exact scenario happened. And I showed that person my book cover in the exact same way. And during that technique, not only did I manifest slash create my book cover, I manifested getting it way sooner than anticipated. I manifested a situation with this person that I showed it to that I'd been calling in. And I manifested the completion of my book. That was the final step that I needed before publishing. I literally manifested slash created 4 or 5 different things in one paragraph technique. I need you guys to understand how powerful you are. I don't talk about it enough. I talk about the power of words and the power of doing and the power of this and the power of that. I need you to know that you are powerful. All of this stems from you. All of this creation stems from you. You make sure that you always speak good and positive and whatever over your life, because what you say and what you think and what you feel about yourself are true. Know that. Remember that. Know that. Remember that. What you say and think about yourself and feel about yourself are true. Period. Period. Use that to your advantage. Do not use that to destroy yourself. Use that to create the reality that you desire. And the rest of the world will conform around you. I promise you. I promise you the circumstances never matter. They never matter, because once you tap into your unlimited power and your potential and your unlimited potential, and once you tap into that quantum creative space that we are all in right now, once you tap into that, once your solar plexus and your sacral chakra are fucking, you guys are so powerful and so magnetic. You're going to literally have a thought and that is going to just show up in your reality. So be mindful. Be careful, because what you think and what you feel and what you say about yourself will always be true. All right? That's this week's episode. Please, please, please start your visualizing nightly journaling technique. I am going to write out the science on this in depth in a book coming out soon for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. And damn it, start creating your own fucking reality. The good reality. The reality that you really want to live. Please. I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.